Hello children and welcome back to your English class. I'm Miss Jocelyn Flores and in this video we are going to work with a new content. Okay, I am going to remember that we are in unit number 6 and the title of unit number 6 is He Doesn't Want to Play Soccer. Okay, today we're going to complete the grammatical tense that we are working, and today we're going to work with simple present, but in this opportunity we're going to work with yes no questions and short answers. Okay, let's start. As you can see here we have a photograph and here we have two dialogues. We have a question. I can recognize that is a question because I have a question mark. And Jacob, remember that he is Jacob, says, "Do you like math?" And Lucia, that is the girl, says, "Yes, I do." Today we're going to focus on these kind of words that are involved, okay? And basically we're going to learn how to make a question in English. So let's see the box. Here we have yes-no questions and short answers. As you can see here in the orange box that says yes-no questions, we're going to start with the word do. And this word that is the same as here, the word do goes with I, you, we, and they, okay? And then we're going to use an action that is a verb. In this case, we're going to use work. So the question is, do I work, or do you work, or do we work, or finally, do they work? Second word, we have the word now does, and the word does goes with he, she, and it. We're going to use the same action that is work and is. Does he work? Does she work? Does it work? It's very important that you try to remember that the word does, only you can use it with the personal pronoun or the subject, he, she, and it. You cannot say, does I work, or does you work, okay? Or in the other part, do she work? No, that is wrong, okay? The word do, I, you, we, they. The word does, he, she, and it, okay? Let's go now with the short answers. We have the first word that is yes, is a positive answer. And we have a yes, I, you, we, they do. I could say, yes, I do, yes, you do, yes, we do, yes, they do. And in the other part, we have the negative answer that will be no. We are going to use the same subjects, okay? And we are going to use the same, in this case, the negative part of do. No, I don't. I don't know, for example, do you like math? Yes, I do. Do you like, in this case, math? And the answer is yes, I do. In the case that you don't like math, no, I don't. Okay, you cannot put a positive answer with a negative part. Okay, has to be positive, positive, negative, negative, right? And in the other part, we have again positive yes, he, she, and it does, and in the negative part, no, he, she, and it doesn't, okay? For example, if you have here a she, does she like math? Yes, she does, or no, she doesn't. In Spanish, what will be this kind of question? Do you like math? ¿Te gusta la matemática? And the answer will be yes, I do. In Spanish will be sí, me gusta, or only sí. So, here we have a rule in the think box, says we make questions in the simple present with. What are the words that we are going to use? What are the words that we are going to use? Pay attention. We're going to use do or does plus a subject pronoun, that is this kind of words, and plus a base form of the verb, that is here, the action. Okay? Warning, be careful with this. Says, watch out. We make affirmative sentences with yes plus subject pronoun plus do or does. And we make negative sentences with no plus subject pronoun plus don't or doesn't. We're going to focus here and says, we make affirmative sentences in answers with yes, subject pronoun, do, or in this case, does. And we're going to make short answers negative with could be no, subject pronoun, don't, or doesn't. Okay, let's see the examples. Here we have, does she play soccer? Yes, she does. ¿Ella juega fútbol? Sí, sí juega. O sí solamente. Okay, so let's start with the exercise. Here we're going to start with the most easy part, and then we're going to make exercises that are a little bit more complicated. So let's read the instruction. Complete the sentences with yes, no questions and short answer. Okay, let's see the example. Do you like music? Yes, I do. Let's begin with number 1. Jake plays soccer at school. You have to pay attention to this kind of work. Here we have Jake. Jake is a he. What we're going to use? Do or does? Let's see. Does. And here we have 2 words that are missing. So, does Jake play soccer at school? I need to put Jake, but not exactly Jake. So, yes, he does. Excellent. Let's go with number 2. We have science on Monday. Do or does? Good, do. Do we have science on Monday? ¿Tenemos clases de ciencias el lunes? No, we don't. No tenemos clases el lunes. We have on Tuesday. Tenemos el día martes. Let's go with number 3. Your dad teach karate. Do or does? Does. Does your dad teach karate? Yes, he does. Perfect. Number 4. The children get up at 7 a.m. Do or does? Do. Do the children get up at 7 a.m.? Yes, they do. Pay especially attention to this kind of words because you have it here. Tienen que prestar mucha atención al sujeto que van a ocupar de respuesta. Se van a fijar en la oración. Por ejemplo, acá yo digo the children y no puedo volver a poner the children. Yes, the children do. Necesito un pronombre personal. Por ende, necesito decir, ¿qué pronombre personal me sirve para the children? Ellos. ¿Cómo se dice ellos en inglés? They. La misma regla se aplica a todo el resto. Okay, let's continue with number 5. You speak Spanish. Let's see. Do you speak Spanish? Me están preguntando a mí. Por ende, yo soy la que respondo. Yes, I do. Let's go with number 6. Jessica play the guitar. Does Jessica play the guitar? No, she doesn't. And finally, number 7. Your grandparents live with you. Do. Yes, they do. Perfect. Okay, next exercise. Look at the pictures and write questions and short answers. This is a little bit more complicated. So we're going to look at the photograph that we have here. As you can see here, we have an example. Says Mr. Roberts teach Spanish. What is the question? Does Mr. Robert teach Spanish? I pay attention here, and here I have math. So it's a negative answer. So no, he doesn't. Tienen que prestar mucha atención a la fotografía para poder realizar pregunta y después respuesta. Let's see number 1. Says Mr. Robert teach math. Bajo. Here I have a clue. So, does Mr. Robert teach math? And he teaches math? Yes. So, yes, he does. Excellent. Let's go with photograph number 2. Pay attention to this photograph. And says, Kathy work in an office. I already know that Kathy is a she, so I need does. Does Kathy work in an office? Work in an office? No. So I am going to write it. No, she doesn't. Let's go with number 3. Kathy work in a movie theater? It's the same question, but with another complement. So, does Kathy work in a movie theater? And this is a movie theater? Yes. So, yes, she does. Number 4. The boys do karate. Pay attention to the photograph. This is not karate. So, do the boys do karate? No. Do the boys do karate? No, they don't. And now I pay attention, says the boy plays soccer. So, do the boys play soccer? Actually, this is a ball. Yes, it's football. So, yes, they do. Okay. Okay, boys and girls. Now we are going to work in your Got It book. So I am going to use it. Give me a few seconds. Okay, now we're going to work with your English book, and for that you're going to open it on page 63. Page 63. Okay. Today we're going to work on this part. We're going to do exercise 3 and 4, okay, related to the yes/no question and short answers, the things that we were working on the PPT presentation. Okay, here you have the exercise. Says write questions in affirmative with a ticket and negative with a cross and short answers. And number 4, write questions and short answer. Use the words in the chart. But for that, we're going to work in our online classes. So I hope that you understand everything. And if you have doubts or questions, remember that all your doubts can be answered in the class. And I hope that you have a great day and a great week and a great weekend. So see you next week. Bye bye.